This place here is like a lifesaver because I'm mixing now with other people who are in the same position. When I first came, I sat in the car park and I didn't think I was going to come in. I found everybody so kind and friendly, and my first day here was exquisite because people were so welcoming. I decided there were so many things that I hadn't done in my life. I sat down and made a wish list, and one of them was to go to Highgrove Gardens. And at Christmas, Prince Charles came to visit, and I took the bull by the horns and I asked him if I could go to Highgrove, and he said yes. I'm 67 and I've never been to a football match, and so on my wish list I said I thought I ought to go and see the beautiful game. And so very kindly the directors at Cheltenham Football Club, the Robins, invited me to go there for the day, and I had lunch with them, which was really nice, and I watched my first football match. Wanted to spend time by the seaside because I like it, and it would bring me back to my childhood again. Any donations are good, and it's so nice to know that if you want to donate your clothes, and the money that we get subsequently for it will help others in the same position as myself. It's so important to be able to come to somewhere like this. It gets you away from your home and thinking about what's happening to you. You mix with other people who are all, most of them, in the same position as you, and the people that are caring for you get a break, and they also have the chance of coming up to have therapies or counselling. So altogether, this hospice not only looks after the person who's ill, but looks after their family as well, which is so, so important. My name's Jennifer Inman. I'm a daycare patient at Cotswold Care Hospice. I came here because I've got cancer of the pancreas. To be honest, I'm dying.
My name is Peter Rowbottom. I'm head of fundraising at Cotswold Care Hospice, and we're here we're filming in one of our shops in Cheltenham, one of our 10 shops that we have around the county of Gloucestershire. The Fashion for Good campaign is very, very important for the hospice because, as you can see around us today, we're full of donated goods that come into our shops. Our shops are a really big form of income for the hospice. It raises around about a third of the 1.5 million that we need to raise each and every year. We rely on donations from the general public to be in our shops, and without them, we're nothing. And the difference that your donations will make will be great. You may think it's just an old hoodie or some old clothes that either you or someone from your family or someone from your friends no longer needs, but for the hospice, a bag of clothes, when we sell them, could be worth £50 to us. Your hoodie and all the rest of your donations will be taken from Gloucestershire College. They'll be brought to a shop like this, where in the back room through there we have lots of volunteers who sort through all the donations. And then what they do, they have these great steaming machines which basically dry clean every bit of clothes that you've got. So when they come out to the shop floor, they appear like this, nice and clean and pressed, ready to be sold to the customer. Now, as you can see, clothes are one of the dominant things in the shop. It's one of our best sellers, but we have lots of bric-a-brac around the place. We even have pictures, we have hats, we have a whole range of books down the back there as well. Books and CDs are great. Now, everybody has CDs lying around at home. Most people these days will burn their CDs, so once you've burnt your CD, you've got a CD sitting there at home you're not doing anything with. You can donate that to us. We can sell them for £1, £3, depending on the quality of the CD, and we can make money that way.
Welcome to Cotswold Care Hospice. Every year we help 500 people with life-limiting illnesses and their families, and we couldn't do it with the support of you. It costs us £4,750 a day to run the hospice. All our services are provided free of charge, but we only get 10% from the government. To run the charity, it costs us £1.6 million a year. Again, that's £4,750 a day. 90% of that money will come from the community. One of our most important ways of raising money is through our charity shops, and we have 10 in Gloucestershire. So by donating clothes to our charity shops, you're helping provide almost a third of the fundraising capital that we need to provide care for the hospice. Important thing to remember that a hospice isn't just about a place to die. It's about a place to learn to live, and a place that people call a haven. If you talk to the people who come here, it's a place where they get to laugh and to get to share their feelings and gain control of their life and make the most of it. The slogan of our charity is "Every day is special," because when you have a life-limiting illness, regardless if it's cancer or Parkinson's or multiple sclerosis, every day is special. And it's special for the staff and the people who work and the volunteers who work here, and it's special for the people we look after, and it's special for all those families we support, because we just don't support the patient, we'll support the families through whatever happens.
After 2008, I remember going home actually. I was brought up in the Cotswolds and spent all my childhood years there in a town called Nailsworth, which is a quarter of a mile away from the centre, and I just remember getting a call. I got a wonderful congratulations card written by the staff and patients actually when I went back to Nailsworth for an open day, and it was very, very touching, very moving, and I really wanted to go there and meet some of the patients and the staff. I remember when I was approaching actually, I remember approaching the hospice for the first time. It was scary. I felt very apprehensive, I think, and nervous about what to expect, but as soon as I got there, I remember feeling so much more relaxed. The staff and the patients were friendly and welcoming and caring. The best way and easiest way for everybody to contribute is by donating clothes, and I'm sure that there are clothes in your cupboards that you don't wear anymore, and the hospice can get £50 for a bin bag full of clothes, and it's just such easy money. And when you think the NHS only pay 10% of that £4,700 and the rest comes from fundraising, you can see that there's an awful lot of fundraising that needs to be done, and that's a way that everyone can help. Right now I'm 2 years away from the London Olympics, and training every day and racing against the rest of the team every day to make sure that I'm in the best boat with the best possible chance of winning another Olympic gold medal. And that's the real aim, to do it again in front of a home crowd in 2012. And I've promised now that if I do win, then I'll donate one of my race lycras to the cause.